And it's Good News at Noon with Dick Baumbach. Good morning, Dick, or good afternoon, or
good night, or let's have a good day here.
Yeah. So I hope your week has been great. We've got a few really good news stories here to talk about, and if these stories are any indication of what your week has been like, must have been pretty good.
It was a good week.
Let's kick it right off with this first story, which is a big-hearted little boy gives up his birthday gifts to help us shelter animals.
Yeah, now this little boy's name, and we want to put it out there, is Dalton Shaw. He is 5 years old.
5 years old?
And he got birthday and Christmas gifts, and then he said to his parents, what are you going to get me for my birthday? And they said, well, we're not sure. He said, well, what I want you to do, 5 years old, I want you to tell people to donate money to the local animal shelter, and so that they can take care of all those animals that are sick and hurting. And so what happened is close friends got $225, and he was delighted to go to the animal shelter and say, here's this money. And this happened in Savannah, Illinois.
So do they say really why he wanted to go do this? I mean,
because he saw the animals as being sick and needing help and needing food. And he said, wow, I've got my toys. I don't need any more.
And this guy, this young man, 5 years old.
5 years old.
Can you imagine what he's going to do if he becomes a millionaire and he's, 20 years old?
Right.
Holy smokes.
Well, he could donate to Dick and Jeff.
That would be good. That would be really good.
We'll feed animals for them.
What has been the response in the community? Has it said?
The community has been overwhelmed, and they continue to now donate money on behalf of Dalton.
Wow. That's a really good story to start off with. The next one that I have here is about an Israeli women tear down centuries of old gender barriers at the Western Wall.
Yeah, this is, to me...
I get goosebumps just when I say this.
Well, the thing is, the women there say their prayers after hundreds and thousands of years have been answered. The Israeli government agreed to let them pray alongside their husbands and their spouses and friends at the same time.
Wow.
And this group of women 27 years ago started this campaign, and they never, ever gave up. But what Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet decided is they are going to do this. It's costing $9 million to change the plaza to accommodate 1,200 people of different gender at the wall. Now, there'll still be a place where men could go by themselves and women can go by themselves. But this is the first time in history, and it's because these women never gave up.
Now, when you say in history, it's really in history. It's thousands of years that this has been going on.
Exactly.
Wow. I recently watched this movie, and I can't think of the name of it. I think it was The Suffragettes. It was about the British women and how they stood up and basically ended the a lot of different things that were happening over in England, and it was amazing how strong they are.
Well, again, these women just had a mission and said there should be no reason why this can't happen, and took them 27 years, and now they can pray with their spouses.
Wow. I speak with a lady, and I'm going to say her name on the air, Gloria Burgess. And she gave a speech at an event that I was at with her, and her speech was about the way you change the world is through the mother, because the mom cares about their kids, and if the mom wants it bad enough for the kids, they can change the world. And that right there is a perfect example.
It's a very good example.
It's a very good example of how they changed the world, because now their kids will experience this, and they won't be subject to what's been going on for thousands of years.
Do we know if Gloria was over in Israel when this happened?
She might have been. She might have been. The next good one that is good story that you have is about 400 union plumbers volunteered to install water filters in Flint for free.
Yeah.
Now this is a big story.
Yeah.
Because of what's been going on there.
Right. And these union plumbers said, no, we can't keep this going. We're going to do this for free. And they have spread out across Flint, Michigan. They are now putting stuff in over 1,100 homes, new faucets, new water filters, because they want to protect the lives of the people that they live with.
So these are union plumbers from Flint that are
From
doing
that
this.
Genesee County area around
Wow.
Flint. And they said it's the United Association Local 370, and they started going door to door saying they'll do this free. They have the equipment.
Wow.
They put it in.
Now, so that people understand what this is all about, is Flint has had a problem with their water. They've lead in the water because of a change that was made a while ago, and they didn't know it, and now they have a real high concentration of lead in the water, and these guys live there, and they're making a difference.
Yeah, they are making a difference, and they're doing it positive, and they're not charging anybody, and everybody is like, the Plumber Manufacturers International is saying they don't know how to salute these people individually, but here is 400 plumbers saying, hey, we're doing this for free.
Now, I have to go here. Did they hand out union membership cards to join?
No, they didn't. They didn't do that, but they just basically said, hey, this is our gift to the community.
That's fantastic. The next one, next really good story is it's got a lot to do with RESPECT, respect. Aretha Franklin is going to pay for hotel rooms for Flint families. What is that all about?
Yeah, what she is doing is she has taken over 50 rooms at the Southfield Holiday Inn, and it's outside of Detroit. And she basically has said she will pay for the rooms while these people have all of their plumbing redone because it's literally killing them. And so they've asked her, well, how long are you going to do this? And she said, as long as it takes. And the reason Aretha's doing it is because she's from that area.
Oh, now I understand. So she's from the Flint, Michigan area.
She's from
and
the
she
Detroit
feels,
area.
Yeah.
And she said that to her, this is just a small way to pay back for her success. And she also is considering doing something with 2 other major hotel chains.
That's very incredible, and for her to do that, it really is. You gain a new respect for her. I hate to play it like that, but you do.
Sure, and again, there's 2 stories about Flint, Michigan, where people didn't go, okay, it's a negative thing. Oh, we can't do anything. They turned it around.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what good news do you have coming in the following weeks? I know that you have some ones that you're keeping in your pocket that are pretty special for us.
Well, one is about a couple who had a dream boat that they wanted to buy. I mean, we're talking a dream boat, not the little paddle boats. And they decided, instead of spending the money on that, they're covering the college tuition for an entire class.
Holy smokes, don't go anymore. That's a story we want to hear. That's a really good one. There are so many good people in this world. And what you shared today in these good stories, it just goes to show that there are really good people in this world. Did they ask for anything in return? No. I mean, they just went door to door to the plumbers and, hey, we're here to fix your plumbing. And Aretha Franklin, I mean, here's a hotel room. Stay here.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It really is.
Well, and I think that it's really, that's where, to me, is the good news. It's People are doing
really
good stuff.
news. Really good news. And you know what? We continue with this show to be a hit. A lot of people are listening and tuning in, and as long as we have people listening, we are going to do the good news. And even when people aren't listening, we're going to do the good news, right?
Well, and like we said when we launched this, is if anybody has a good news story, all they need to do is just send it to info@talknetworkradio.com, and hey, we will look at that story, and if it's a real good news story, we'll put it on.
Now, they can go out to our Facebook page too, right? At facebook.com/TalkNet Radio. So that's TalkNet Radio. And post it there, right?
Exactly. And then we'll look at it and say, okay, let's do it. Because what we really want is people to stop thinking of, like you said last week, all of the news stories.
It just brings you down.
Yeah, exactly.
It wears you down. So if they went to the website, would they be able to contact us through there too, right?
Sure. And the other thing too is if they want to make their day good, they can go to previous shows because that's what we now offer on.
Absolutely. So let me tell them how to get to the website, and it's www.talknetworkradio.com. That's TalkNetworkradio.com. And I have a special thing for anybody that doesn't want to do any of those. They can call us here and leave a message on our station, right?
That's exactly right.
Yep, 321-806-3159. Thanks a lot, Dick, for having me here today on your good news show. It's been a lot of fun, and there really are good people here in the world.
Yes. Have a good week.
Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Take care.